Welcome in. We have a bit of a weird situation with Rutgers and GCU here. Apparently they already played a map without us, but that's okay. We're going to be jumping in to map 2 here. Rutgers with a 1-0 lead. Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome. Just give you a quick update on the bracket. We've got Wake Forest taking the first map. I was watching that map. I know, Wet, you were casting that map. That one was quite a crazy match there. And now we've got map picks coming in. So already played. We have Night Market. Remember, Rutgers won that one, but it was their map pick. Next we got Oni Village. And then after that we'll be on Imy's app if GCU wins in that one.
Yep. Laid out. So what exactly they're going to be trying to do, but GCU obviously going to be trying to make adjustments, come back, get the momentum back. Rutgers has to be feeling pretty good, winning their own map pick, but GCU just has to get the job done. They picked Oni Village, and if they can make it happen, we'll be going to a map 3 and hopefully exciting, and we'll be able to get at least 2 of their maps on stream here. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we're going to be getting into game with them soon.
Yes. We don't really know how that first map went. I don't know if it was very close or if it was one-sided there, but I'm hoping that this next map is not just a real quick in and out for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Oni Village. Oh, okay. I am getting information that it was 3-0 Rutgers, so they did sweep that one. But it was their map pick again, so maybe GCU can do something here in Oni Village. They are very similar maps, like generally, like they both have 2 barriers, both rely on that speed on the edges for Oni Village and the center for Night Market, but Night Market is that getting that speed gate is very, very important. So we'll see if that was the issue for GCU.
Yeah, I mean, Oni just really comes down to like passing, forcing it into those corners, forcing abilities out. We'll see what GCU is able to do. Both of these teams, my team played at some points in the season. They were both really strong. We played them back-to-back, I believe. And yeah, they just do a great job keeping the offense on you. I think both of them have some experience playing brawlers, but with the reset happening yesterday, we're not really able to see what their character pools are as clearly as we get into the draft here. And important noting, this is still in the previous patch, so all the changes from yesterday, the snake drafts and all that are not in. It's still the normal Omega Strikers they've been playing all season.
Yep, we're on the old patch. Here. Got a Rasmus ban and a Kai ban. Rasmus ban for, I believe that was Rutgers that banned that, and the Kai ban for GCU. Looks like Kaiju Hunter's picking up. Oh. Jubu instead of Kai here.
Just to the Jubu goalie.
Really good pick on Oni Village to hold down that one barrier really well.
Yeah, Atlas on the other side. Yeah, I know GCU is really comfortable with the Atlas goalie. It's a good pick on this map, but yeah, extremely different here with the midfielders being Juno and Estelle. And we'll see if the Julie on the side of Rutgers is able to find some KOs, find some pressure here.
Got a spark of leadership start. We don't know what the other one was because everyone took it. Very classic spark of
That's great.
Already a first barrier for Rutgers, right?
Yeah, you see some teams don't like to even play the game and they do a little reset when this start happens, but both teams, everyone picking it in the game, and those drafts really, you want to win this first set, because if you get a second spark, you start snowballing that advantage.
100%.
One barrier down on each side,
and a good KO.
Cruelty's finding
there.
the KO of the game.
Got
going to see if they can make the power play happen. Yeah, it takes up the space in the top, not quite able to get a barrier. Send it in the corner, but now they do find it. GCU's goal is open. Rutgers going to see if they can keep their momentum they got from the first map.
Scores on Rutgers side, but Cruelty's again with another huge KO. Another power play goes to Rutgers red. Can they score? They have 7 seconds left. Patolo with the
flip. We hit overtime now, so the core is going to be moving even quicker. GCU goalie does have a flip Great use of it there. Sends it in the corner. Kaiju doesn't let them get the barrier, though. They're just going to wait, play patient. So far, the early story has been the Julie just punishing any time you stand near those walls, and GCU is going to have to adjust to that. Flip almost finds the corner. GCU not really able to create offensive opportunities, and Dubu's still keeping their flip available, but they go for a very greedy dash there, and they lose it. GCU going to see if they can steal this first point.
Oh, and a good watch bounce there. Core flip not quite able to get off in time. First goal goes to GCU Crandors. Good momentum.
Yeah, and that might be just what they needed, because the Dubu went for a little bit of a greedy play there. Kaiju Hunter went for the dash, let the barrier open, and then they find the goal, and maybe that can help them get some momentum after losing the first map, losing both barriers early.
Barrier down already for Rutgers. GCU though, GCU very down on each side.
Opposite corners open here.
Very classic up the village there.
Yeah, it means you want to try to take the space. You want to take control of that middle space and be able to pass it here. Great shot by Ray there. Waits out the flip and sends it.
Ray with a good goal. It's tied 1-1 this set now.
Yeah, great patience there. Used the flip, but didn't even use the speed boost. Just waited out all the primaries. Sent it into the corner.
Barrier down.
First barrier goes down. Don't worry too much about the first one. It's kind of impossible to guard both. Macho uses the flip, but not able to find anything. Great stuff there from the Julie. Kaiju just really comfortable dribbling into this corner. Good defense from that Atlas in the corner, not letting them in. Neither side really able to mount an offensive push here. Core sort of just staying in the middle, but they do find the bottom barrier there.
He's trying to take out Taro there. Might get it. All three of them Crandors back to their goal.
Yeah, they're not able to take space right here, and I think the Dubu's doing a great job just passing where they're able to keep control of it. But right as I say that, GCU now able to get a little bit more pressure. Hope to get the cooldowns out. They're not really able to get it up to Galaxia and make those goals happen, but we have overtime Juno Slimes now, which is going to make it difficult.
Definitely.
The wall from Dubu keeps it in the corner, but a great save by Cataloa. Tie game so far, in this point, just nobody able to break through. Might be a more even map than we saw in the first one.
He's again looking below, comes out from Juliet to avoid that Zataro ultimate.
Good expanse.
Still,
the Cataloa there.
One barrier up on both sides in overtime for about a minute now.
This is what happens on Oni, just neither team able to make it happen. Not really the fault of the forwards, just really great defense from both sides. You see Cruelties is low, but they're not really going to punish. That could be the chance they need if they can get a power play, but really they're just focused on the core, letting Cruelties heal back up.
Macho Waffles on the core flip, and so does Kaiju Hunter. There's
Macho tries to find the corner in a great angle. That's so tough to guard as the goalie, and puts it in.
Good passive use from Macho Waffles there. Kaiju Hunter doesn't quite see that one coming. Go into
both times Macho Waffles has been able to put the goals in. See if GCU can find their first set of this game. They got 3-0'd on map 1, but they're looking confident and strong here. But as I say that, both barriers go down into KO.
Yeah, it's his KO back and that double barrier. Huge. Total Love does have that concept though, so that uses it to try to maintain some space. It's on their side, but not for long. Rhea has a flip now too.
Yeah, Ray has it now, and they put it past the Atlas primary. Great timing from Cruelties there to wait it out. We're going to go to a 0.5 on this first set.
Already looking like it's going to be a close one. If GCU take this first set, get some momentum going into set 2.
Yeah, it would be disappointing for them after getting the 2-1 lead if they weren't able to find a set here with getting swept in the first one. So GCU really going to want to keep the momentum. Playing good defense so far. They dropped the first barrier, but that's usually not a problem on this map. It's getting that second one.
Cruelties gets the second
Great
barrier.
dash punch from Cruelty.
Has more flip too.
GCU finds a barrier of their own. It's in an awkward spot. Send it up to Galaxia. Juno's trying to make it happen. Julie has the flip, uses it, but the core got displaced a little bit behind her. Missed opportunity there. GCU needs to capitalize. Great save from Cataloa. Cruelties almost puts it in. Goes for the dash punch on the goalie, but doesn't get it. They have the 2-on-2 in the front court now. GCU, if they can find this last barrier, sends it into the corner, and a great goal from Cruelties.
First set goes to Rutgers red. It's not be feeling too great for GCU, but there's still many sets to go. I think they can bring this back into that spark of leadership. We've got no sparks in this first awakening, so Rutgers red not going to get a huge power spike here. Definitely means GCU is still in this.
Yeah, that's good news for GCU because that would have been the biggest. I mean, obviously you don't want to lose the first set anyways, but if they were able to snowball those sparks of leadership, it would have been even worse. But here, you're going to survive. You're going to be okay. You do get prime time on Atlas, which I think will help with defense a lot. But the Dubu gets team player, which I think is going to create a lot of offense for them. And yeah, explosive entrance as well. I do really like this draft for GCU.
I like the draft for both teams. Both teams got some really good picks here.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing building on the sparks from the first time, but still good picks.
Yep.
See if GCU can create a more cohesive offense. They haven't been putting a lot of pressure on Kaiju, and Kaiju's just sort of been able to dribble, pass, be all on their own. So GCU needs to control that midfield, control space, and keep the core up front.
Barrier down on both sides. Dribbling end up. This is barrier for it though.
Good job by Galaxia.
Barrier.
Yeah, Macho Waffles getting pressure on again. They have a flip, get it in. Great ult by Kaiju. Blocks off that bottom side. Still advantage to GCU. I think one thing that's going to make it so hard for GCU to make the space that they need to is Dubu having this team player. It's just they're able to get the core up the field so much quicker than GCU can.
Set with that Omni Village being so open, so there's always a pass between your teammates. That team player just makes it so much easier to get it through people.
Good job by Cataloa. They're putting down this defense.
Barrier.
Good passing, but the Dubu log disrupts it.
KO.
Even though they haven't quite get a KO, but with a great angle. Both goals open. Dubu ult is down. Let's see if they can get up. GCU just isn't really able to get both front court players into the front to put pressure on at the same time, and a flip kill comes out there from Kaiju. Pressure's on Cataloa, uses the expanse.
That dash
has a flip as well.
The flip, save that one.
Good flip there, good patience. Not let the Julie score. Macho going for it again.
Seems like once again, Red has a lot more pressure than GCU does.
Yeah, absolutely. Once their goal opened, it's been not even close. Great timing by Cataloa there. They're still holding it down, even with all this pressure from Rutgers. Misses the dash punch. Passing. Macho Waffles goes in and puts it in the corner. On offense, Macho Waffles really been doing it all. Found every goal, I believe. I think even though it took you a long time to score there, GCU was playing better there. They were putting more pressure on, at least in the early round of both barriers. And they do it again here as they find
already 8 seconds in, 2 barriers. It's huge on Oni Village. Can Rutgers Red return it? One barrier. Can't get the second. It's on Rutgers side again.
Great job by Cataloa to hold down that whole last round and holding it down here. Even when they're not able to make offensive pressure, Cataloa is just staying in, and Macho Waffles. The tough angle for Kaiju there, and he misses the strike.
Really good angle. It looked like it was going to bounce off the corner, but it just barely hit the end of the ball and goes in there. Already up to 0 in this second set.
Yeah, they would love to find their first set of this match. Get some momentum in their favor. They hope to put this to a get their own map pick and force this to a map 3. Great last second save by Cataloa. GCU doing better, I think, in positioning. Although they get backed up here and they find the barrier. Now it's going to be tough for them to clear it out. Unbelievable save by Ketaloa. Cruelties wasn't able to use the flip. They use it now, but in the corner. Atlas flip does go down, but they are able to clear it out.
But GCU gets
And
the
they
second
find a
barrier.
second
They
barrier.
Kaiju punches the only flip though. I think that save needs to.
You've seen a lot of barriers and a lot of goals go down with Kaiju still having a flip. I think they've been maybe a little bit too greedy, wanting to use it on offense here. And they find it in the corner.
Right.
Macho Waffles once again gets all three there.
Okay, sweet from GCU on that one. If there are sparks in this draft, it's going to be huge for them. But again, no sparks at all. All the sparks are just hiding.
Probably means they're all going to come at once, and that means the leaderships really aren't going to be as valuable as they could have been.
Definitely. It also means that the winner of that set doesn't matter quite as much.
Exactly. Zentaro gets hot shot here. Able to score even more, hopefully. Already scored all of their goals. Julie with the knife's edge is going to be dangerous as well.
Yes. He's getting a lot of KOs. And that knife's edge just makes that so much easier on New Village too. With the speed gate plus knife's edge so quickly along those edges.
Yeah, absolutely. I do like that draft a lot for Rutgers. But GCU has a lot of momentum. A sweep there. On their own map, they've tied it up. They're going to see if they can do it again. One barrier down on each side here once again. You see the Juno did get built different, so hopefully those jumps able to cover even more space with the extra size. Should be interesting, but
it's like getting a lot of
huge size on the side of Juno. But really, the Juno just needs to set up Macho Waffles, because Macho Waffles, when he's got the chances, has been able to score nearly every time.
Yeah.
Good defense from Kaiju there. Kaiju trying to push up some offensive plays, but Macho Waffles does a great job to cut that pass. But as I say that,
knife's edge.
The knife's edge on Julie.
Getting one and the barrier afterwards. And a KO on the Julie.
And another one.
There's only one
Knife's edge
player
probably
left
got
alive.
both of those KOs there. Makes an easy point in the 1-on-3.
Yep. Plays by Cruelties there to get those KOs.
And it's just, I play a lot of Atlas, and it's so tough against a Julie to get resurrects with your ult, because it just happens so fast. Like, you're trying to focus on the core, and then all of a sudden one of your teammates is dead and you had no chance to ult.
Yeah, definitely. You have to just be staring down.
I think it's really going to be...
player.
Yeah, even though you have Atlas, it's really going to be on the forwards to just not miss position, always be paying attention to Juliet and her cooldowns. And when they can stay alive, I mean, GCU has found momentum, shown they're able to score. They find both barriers there.
Again, try to that. He's actually going to use it.
Tries to use it offensively there, doesn't find it. You can see, as a marker of how much offensive pressure GCU is able to create, Kaiju already level 10 here.
Definitely in the lobby with level 10 here. The stealth primary barely misses, good save from Kotolo there.
Yeah, Kotolo's doing a great job being patient. Key against him still. It's the corner. Macho Waffles now with the hot shot in overtime. They can get the core to them, but it doesn't matter. Galaxia with the Juno jump puts it in the corner.
Yep, tied up this.
I think with the Awakenings. Go ahead.
Completely tied up here. 1-1, and the sets at 1-1 at the points. It's looking like a very close match. We just ended that 3-0 earlier. Already a barrier going down for Red here.
Yeah, and I think like Awakenings wise, nobody's super ahead. Points are even, so this can be a great game.
Yep, barrier goes down for GCU Crandors. Now back to that barrier on me.
Juno with that double size Awakening, just able to keep it in that corner there. Keep a lot of pressure on Kaiju. They are able to eventually clear it out. 2 flips on the side of GCU. They don't have to use it, now they do. Make sure to keep that barrier up. Macho pushing down now. Kaiju clears it out. Might have another long round here with both corners being up. It's just so hard to score in that way. But Macho does go down and they have the power play.
Yeah, the core flip too, so that's gone. And the barrier goes down for GCU as well. They have 3 seconds left in this power play. Can they get the goal? Not quite. Power play's back. But the goal is open for GCU Crandors.
Yeah, Kaiju's just held it down. Not able to let them get this barrier open. With only one goal open, it's so hard to play on this map with Cruelties. Great job passing into that corner, win the strike wars. Cruelties puts it in.
Yep, Rutgers right, only needs one to set.
Yeah, GCU, they find an earlier barrier here. Love to keep some momentum, get this second set on their own map pick. But
there,
quick two barriers. Cruelties going for the KO on the goalie.
Ooh, but it stops.
Great stuff by Macho Waffles. Oh, but they go down. That knife edge has been so tough. And it just gets past the strike of Kotaloa.
Yep, just barely gets past him. Right in between the Juno and the Atlas. Good angle there.
It's going to be a 2-1 lead in this map for Rutgers, right? If they can find 3 more points here, have it.
Only one spark here is crazy. That means there's going to be 3 sparks if we go to a set 5. Julia getting that spark of power, though.
Yeah.
She was already a menace. She's more of a menace now.
Yeah, that's for the 1 spark to be strength. That is brutal break for GCU. It's going to be really hard for them to position, knowing that Julie can just come flying in and kill you at any point.
Yep, across the board on other sides. See the timeless creator from Juno. Those bombs going to stay on for longer. Quick strike from Ray, but not much else besides that is on the notes.
Bigger creations from GCU, they'll see if that can create space when they've not really been able to. Baxia forcing it into this corner, but good defense by Kaiju and a great pass out. Uses the wall to get that second barrier. You see GCU just having to all be clumped up in the corner. Now they do clear it out. Macho Waffles trying to get in that corner. Great defense by Kaiju.
Yep, he's got some really great clears and he's clearing it away from where the enemy forwards are. Getting it to his own forwards, that team player. Sotolo too, though, having some crazy saves there.
Yeah, I think both goalies have been playing great here. You know, just kind of making everyone, passing into the right open space where it feels like everyone's having to chase the core. Great clears, both sides playing well. Both barriers still open as we near overtime. Barriers closed, rather.
Crandors,
we have
though,
almost 3 flips on the side.
That third.
Yeah, almost a third. They're going to need to make use of those because it's just so hard to score on this map. With this big open space and everyone able to cut your passes. Great ult from Dubu there. Flip comes out from Ray. Voltes puts him in the corner. Great angle by Galaxia. They use another flip. Don't get it. They still have 1 more flip to go and they do use it. Tries to send it to the corner, but Kaiju's ready for it.
There goes Voltes getting a KO. Really important right now.
He's really taking over these middle sets. The KOs with the scoring. I mean, the core is just zooming here, and it's hard to keep track for the teams. Kaiju gets the dash into the corner for the save. Macho keeping the pressure on, but Cruelties gets it down, misses the flip. Misses the hit, rather. Another ult from Kaiju. Passes it up. Passes it down to himself. What a point there.
Macho Waffles.
Core was moving too fast for my voice to keep up, but great job.
Yeah, the overtime-less team player on Oni Village and all maps speeds up the floor and anytime to hit those edges.
Yeah.
Very down on both sides already.
Side GCU trying to keep that momentum going if they can force this to a set 5. Gotta be careful around those edges. But Julie just has so much power. Uses the flip, but doesn't find anything there. They get it down to Julie, has a chance, but not quite.
For Crandors, another great save by Kaiju Hunter there.
Yeah, just holding it down,
Pushing up the
keeping that barrier up.
A lot of space.
Moving offensively, great saves by Kataloa. Everyone in the goal, but Cruelty punches it in. Not much you can do there.
Yep, that is truly for you, and it's 1-1 in this 4th set here. Crandors needs this set in order to have a chance.
Kaiju trying to control. Bounces in, uses the flip, so neither barrier goes down. Macho forces in the corner. The Julie Slimes do find one. Galaxy is low, though. Cruelties finds another barrier. Cruelties really taking over. I think the Awakenings helped, but also just great play, great positioning. Able to find KOs, find barriers, find scores. Use the flip
there.
Another flip, so neither on their side.
The barrier goes down for Rutgers Red. It's the GCU's chance to get a goal here. Macho Waffles and Galaxy both trying their hardest.
Not quite able to find it there, and they missed the flip. Tough position for Cataloa here. The secondary finds it. Great saves there. Not able to create much offense here. Flip from Rhea and puts it through everybody.
Strike shot. I saw the lines there. I saw the vision. The strike shot just barely missed.
Yeah.
Over there. Almost had that save.
And now it's going to be game point for Rutgers Red. If they can find one more point here, they'd move on to the next round. GCU trying to create offense. They already have one barrier down. Great save from Kettle over there. And they find the second. Can Rutgers do it? Just need 1 point here. The dash punch finds the goalie, but they save it out. Kaiju moving up on the offensive. Puts it in, not quite.
Right now.
Get ready. Rhea puts the last goal in. 3-1 set victory. 2-0 game victory for Rutgers Red. And they move on.
Seemed like a much closer match than the 3-0 probably was, although unfortunately you did not get to see that one. Very well played by GCU Crandors there. They are not out yet. They still have the losers bracket to go. They will be playing against either Ole Miss or, well, it depends on how the bracket goes.
Yeah,
so we'll have to wait and see for that
they
one.
Go up against. But Rutgers feeling good, and they'll now play the winner of the game that I believe is going on the other stream right now. UCF Rods and Auburn A. Rutgers has to be feeling pretty confident about that. In total, 6-1. They're playing great. I mean, goalie was holding it down. They were doing great passing, and just the Julie was able to take over that one, as you see the bracket here.
Yep, Cruelties, the KOs, and the goals doing very, very well. Kudla did what he could to hold it down, but inevitably goes to Rutgers Red for this one. They have to win one more match,
at least.
And they're on to the playoffs. They have many chances. So it's looking good for them.
Yeah, they put themselves in a great spot. Already 2 wins, and they just need to find one more. And they can be in the playoffs, which is what you want. I mean, Rutgers Red, we played against them earlier this year, and they showed like they feel like a playoff team. They played like it today so far. They just need to find one more win. A great job from them. I think GCU, they found some momentum in the middle of that second map. They can't be feeling too bad. It stings to lose and go to the losers bracket. You know, you have your back up against it a little bit, but if they can stay confident, they can make it happen because they're a talented team as well.
Yep, in a bracket like this, you're always in it until you're not anymore. You have lots of chances to still make one of the seeds there. And here we're watching the replays.
Yeah, Macho Waffles found a good rhythm in the middle of scoring, but it just felt like once Juliet had all those awakenings and was able to KO, like they weren't really able to get it up to Macho Waffles in positions to score anymore, and Cruelties just kind of had their way with them on the other end.
Yep, all of the awakenings definitely fell into Cruelties' hands. That spark of power, I think, made a huge difference in that last set there, giving the whole team power, but also themselves. And of course,
absolutely.
That knife's edge, like we mentioned, on Oni Village.
Yeah, Rutgers Red gonna move on. They'll have a little bit to wait to play their next game, but they got to be feeling warmed up, confident, doing well. They'll play the winner of UCF Rods and Auburn, which is on the other stream if you want to check them out on Striker Central. A great day of playing so far. We've had some fantastic games. That one, GCU found momentum for a little bit there, but not quite able to do it. Rutgers Red with a great performance. They're close to moving on to the playoffs.
Yup. We'll go ahead and close it out for this stream. Please go over to Striker Central. Looks like a close match over there. It's Auburn is up 1-0 in the game. And
Yeah,
we'll
winner
see you
of that.
back here
See
for
familiar faces here.